Hey everyone, I hope all is well with you guys on tonight. Tonight I'd like to address an issue in the chat room on Facebook. And I hate to bring this over to YouTube, but that's the only way that my voice will be heard. And I won't have to worry about anybody muting me or deleting my content. Which brings me straight to the subject at hand. So, the issue is persistent in this Facebook group right here. And it's about the post that I made again about the mathematical breakdown of terpyramate in Kanika's blood at the time of her death. People really want to know why that post was removed from the chat room. But before I go into that, I want to bring you right here because before I ever broke the tried to break the mat down, I made a post. And so let's just scroll down until we get to the post that I made. And it's right here. And it was 6 days ago. And it simply reads, Kanika had a therapeutic level of a drug named Topamax in her system at a level of 300 nanograms. In order for her to reach this therapeutic level, it means she was taking the drug regularly for at least 3 weeks to a month. So, what I want you guys to pay attention to is the amount of traction that post got. As you see, there is 75 comments behind this post that I made. So let's get into the post. Monica says Topamax is for migraines, she believes. And I think I commented back, and for many other things. Lisa Murphy said, I take it for seizures and migraines, and I have hydrocephalus. Don't understand why she would be on it if she didn't suffer from either seizures or migraines. It's not exactly a dangerous drug, but mixing it with alcohol could definitely make her pass out. So, and there were several responses to Lisa's post. But I want to take you to where the posts get very interesting because there's a real conversation happening here. And as you can see, from Lisa's post got I don't know how many responses. It just goes on and on. But I want to bring you to Tony Bell. When Tony commented, she said it's a drug that is used as a component of ecstasy too. Now, I don't know about that, so I didn't comment on it because I don't usually speak on things that I don't know. But I won't, I'm not going to hinder anybody else's comment about what they feel. But I want to get you down to right here. And the conversation is persistent. It's a good conversation going on about this drug that was found in Kanika Jenkins' system. So in the middle of the conversation, Gray Hughes comes in and he says, right, this is what I've said for 4 years now. Okay, cool. And then Miss Cassie O'Vera comes in and I think this is what she posted. She posted that a post about Topamax, that it can also be in combination with other drugs to treat partial or onset of seizures, primary generalized tonic-clonic seizures, seizures associated with Lennox-Gastaut syndrome, a severe form of childhood epilepsy. Among it Off-label uses for Topamax, sometimes prescribed to treat alcohol dependency, bipolar, borderline personality disorders, so on and so forth. It goes on and on and on, okay? And I brought you here because I wanted you to understand the context of what happened. This post got a lot of attention. People were interested in finding out how much of that drug Kenneka actually had in her system as a breakdown. So, the person I want to address tonight, I'm going to just call her Eyeballs because she seems to see everything. From what I can see, she doesn't say much, but she seems to see everything. But let me give you a little background about me. I've done a lot of work, community work. I've mentored children. I've dealt with children with behavioral problems. I'm also a writer and a teacher. So, and because I'm a writer, when I read things on paper, I've kind of got a good feel of what people are saying. So I never jump to any conclusions, but I understand what you're doing and what you're saying. So when Eyeballs came on, after I had broke the drug down, that's what she did. She put some eyeballs up as if to tell me that she sees me. Okay, fine. But I'm not paying you any attention because of the fact that I'm into something right now. I'm trying to get something done. You know, I saw people were interested in it. And so what I did was I broke the math down. So I posted it. And then Eyeballs deleted it. Now, why did Eyeballs delete the post? In my opinion, Eyeballs deleted the post because the post went clean over her head. I'm not going to question her intelligence, but what I will do is say that she did not understand the math, and that's okay. But why didn't she just not? She could have just said, she could have got in my inbox like I said the other night and say, hey, Miss Dana, I don't understand the math. Can you break it down for me? She could have even gave me a call and I would have talked her through it over the phone, however it is, because I do believe in sharing the knowledge. I don't like to leave people in their ignorance. And so what I'm saying is, I feel that Eyeballs was ignorant when it came to that math problem that I broke down. And because she didn't understand it, she deleted it. Now, I'm addressing it again because I saw that the conversation is still ongoing in the chat room. Because people really want to know why that post was deleted. It was very interesting and it caught a lot of traction. So why would you delete a post that's getting over 75 comments behind it? Are you jealous? You can't stop long enough to think about the hard questions and try to figure them out? So you're going to go straight to deleting something that you know I had given a lot of thought to? Are you jealous? Are you a hater? I don't know. Are you just ignorant? It could be all three. I'm going to take y'all back to the chat room again because I really want you guys to see this. This is under Miss Annie's post from the other day. That was 2 days ago. But the post continues. And so I didn't know all of these things were going on. I didn't know there was still a discussion about that math problem. So there we go again. Here's eyeballs. She loves to post eyeballs. So that's going to be her name from now on. That's how I will address her. Because I feel like she's a hater. I don't see her posting any real content. All I see her doing is being nosy and messy with the eyes in the chat room. So anyway, Mr. Edwards says, I hope you consider and post it again. I will notify the moderators not to delete the post that pertains to this case. You are appreciated. Everyone in the chat forum is. And I received that well, but I didn't respond to it. So let's see what Eyeballs has to say. She gets into a discussion with Annie. Oh, she starts off with Mr. Edward. And she says, someone reported the post. I remember seeing that. Annie responds to her and say, no one reported it. Latoya Wells tells Annie, yes, it was. I saw it. Annie's response to her was, this was yesterday. Latoya Wells said to Annie again, I'm sorry. This was yesterday, am I right? So Annie simply tells her, I get the same alerts in the log. I can see any reports and I never received any reports. So Latoya Wells, a person of her age, looking at her photo, she may be in her late 40s to early 50s. I want to know why she can't just own her shit. Just own it. You deleted the post because you were being spiteful and you could not understand that mathematical breakdown. And that's okay. But you should have asked, because now you're looking real shady, my girl. You're looking shady on the YouTube streets, and you're looking shady in the Facebook groups. And from my experience, from having employees working under me, if you were one of my employees, I'd have to reprimand you for your behavior. And that's what I tell Mr. Edward, that you need to be reprimanded for your behavior. Because you caused him, this is his group, you caused him to lose a comment and some content that was really good for his chat room. It gained a lot of traction, and it would have kept the conversation going about that particular subject. But you see, your little small brain can't think that far. But I'm going to just leave it like that. I'm finished with all this. You guys won't ever hear me speak on this again. I just needed to address Eyeballs and let her know that I see her too. Y'all have a good night.